Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Elex. So we're in kind of a wacky spot. We gotta go find people with names. This is gonna be one of those games where most NPCs are just NPCs. Just that. No special names, no nothing. I've already forgotten how to play. I only played an hour of this so far, so it's gonna take me a bit to reacquaint myself. Okay. I remember now. So we've got Worker, Hack-On. Hack-On's the skill trainer for at least a couple of skills. There's nothing in this guy's whole area. Now I'm just gonna run through and look at stuff. So there was... Nope, that's just a warrior. Yeah, the other thing we want to look for is side quests, because I need something to do.
Another one? I swear if security had been this lax in the days of Eric Eisenfaust, we'd all be clerics. What are you seeking here, stranger? Safety? A new start? Meaning? All those things can be offered to those who accept our laws.
Holy shit, this guy's face is actually really well modeled. Like, he looks the most close to a human I've seen yet. Except for the hair. Okay, I know people have been kind of on my case for complaining about this, but, like, I really wish games would actually just, like, sculpt the hair. Like, see how on his armor he has really, like, well sculpted and, like, defined hair? It doesn't look like hair, it's kind of cartoony. But if they had done that for his beard and the hair on his head instead, it would have looked so much better. It wouldn't have looked realistic, but it would have looked better. I don't know. Whatever. I know, it's just a note. This game is going to be my straw man for all of my criticisms against the gaming industry, just because it sets up the points really well. Anyway, let's actually get on with this properly.
Would you let me stay here and become a Berserker?
Finding new recruits is part of a warlord's duty. You will find Goliad more open than many places. We offer protection to those from outside who understand that Edan is working to help Magalan. Stick to the laws, respect our ways, and you will find Goliad welcoming. Break the laws, show contempt, and punishment will follow. You will have a fair chance here if you understand that.
He looks kind of like a sheep, but I love his armor. I love the armor in this game. I mean, even McBroodington's clothes don't look half bad. The repeating texture is a bit meh, but, like, I don't know. Every time I see, like, the modeling done for these characters' armors, I get, like, really excited. And that's part of the reason why I might be a little bit hard on this game. It's like, there's some cool shit in here. I just wish it had been spread all over. Anyway, what are the Berserker laws?
What are the Berserker laws?
Oh,
They
duh.
were laid down by Amrek, who founded the Berserkers. They put people before war, before machines. The only thing above us is law. So says the first article that forbids anyone from preaching of gods or machines. The second law says pure Elex is a curse on Magalan. All pure Elex and technology made from it is forbidden and must be placed in the pit. Our third law states that world hearts are sacred. No damage can be done to them or their seedlings. The fourth law says mana must be preserved. Nature can purify Elex. This has given us the gift of magic, and we must use it sparingly. The fifth law states all free people are equal. All must be given protection when it is asked for. All may repent their ways and join the Berserkers. Now, as a warlord, it is my job to keep the laws in the Pilgrim's name. So, I welcome you, incomer.
What happens when the law is broken?
The warlords will hear evidence and pronounce sentence. Trade without a license, steal or cheat, and exile will follow. Break one of the 5 laws, and justice may be harsher. Our laws preserve us, and so we must preserve the law.
I was told there was work here.
If you have taken our laws to heart, then yes, there is something you can help me with.
I agree to follow the laws.
Visit Jorah at the pit. All the captured weaponry from the last Alb attack has been stored there. Bring me one of the Elex weapons.
I'll get you the weapon.
Follow the law and do service. Those are the only ways you will earn my trust. Speak to Jorah if you have any more questions. Now go.
Okay, so there gives me that gives me something to do. I'm not entirely sure if I want to ally myself with the I'm not sure if I want to ally myself with the berserkers yet. However, I will admit I'm a little bit predisposed to do so. We should probably go visit the clerics and the outlaws first before we go too
All
far.
technology must be consigned to the past. Take it to the pit.
It's just one of those where like I don't mind the clerics, but so far it seems like the berserkers are actually nice people. Anyway, reunions are a happy location. Okay, so Bertram got wind that I recovered the weapons. Wants me to give the... Oh, these are complete missions. Ah, running. Okay, here we go. So, simulating foreign property. Stolen equipment. Companions. Adon. Where's the... Oh. No. We do have contact. That's a good one. Where'd the cleric guy want me to go? I guess I will admit the clerics don't seem like a terrible thing either, because they're here for knowledge. I don't know. I want to find out where the clerics are located. Well, now that I think about it, this might actually be a lot easier than I'm giving it credit for. This menu is kind of dense. Okay, so that's probably the outlaws. That might be the clerics up there. Let's see if we can find the dude that we talked to earlier. Let's talk to anybody with a name.
Welcome
First.
to the Mana Shrine. Have you been sent here with a task? Or are you here in search of a healer? Speak now. Or have you taken a vow of silence?
It sounds like you're doing good work.
Saving our world. The only work that matters. This is the Mana Shrine, where Elex is turned from poison to nectar. One day, all Elex will come here, and Magalan will be free from its influence. Until then, we must contend with the danger here. The power released from Elex can make the shrine a hazardous place. Please, be careful here. The power of Elex. Tell me, who are you? You've not said what you're doing here. Something brought you here, didn't it? You were drawn to this place.
I was an alb, but I'm free from Elex now.
Then you are an alb no more. It is Elex that turns a man into an alb. Without that poison, you are free to make your own choices. You have told me who you were. Now we will find out who you are. Please understand, whatever feelings are new to you, every person faces that same struggle. It is the struggle Magalan suffers from too. She is dosed with Elex. She has it in her veins as you did. But Magalan does not suffer from temptation. You must feel the lure of Elex to your bones, the power it offers. Resist it. One sign of you giving in to the temptation of Elex, and I will be forced to report you. If this world gives in to Elex, it will consume us all.
That guy with the box is hilarious. He just gets stuck on the healer dude and he's like, move. Oh, guess you're not moving. Well, screw your conversation. Oh well.
So, how do you transform Elex?
Transmute. We transmute Elex. We place the Elex in the Mana Shrine. There is something in this mountain, the way the rock was changed by the comet. As the Elex passes through, it is changed, purified into mana. If you bring anything that has been altered by Elex close to the shrine, you can feel it.
What do you do here, other than give free advice?
As Amric said, our hope for Magalan is that all Elex shall become mana. that from Mana Magalan will be reborn. From wasteland shall spring forest, for we are the healers of the world. So, the workers bring the Elex to us, and we transmute it at the Mana Shrine. Well, that is supposed to be what happens, but people don't seem able to stick to their tasks.
You say people aren't doing their tasks.
Yes, the biggest problem we have is temptation. Elex corrupts people as it does the planet. Last week, 5 large pieces of Elex disappeared from the shrine before it could be transmuted, at the same time as Kral, one of our guards.
So Kral stole the Elex?
I think Kral is the thief, but thinking is uncertainty. The searches for him and the Elex have come up empty, and I have no idea why he would take the Elex.
Maybe. Where would I need to start looking for Kral?
Well, that is the question, isn't it? The guards tried Ragnar's stronghold at the top of Goliad. Kral spent a lot of time up there, sitting out on the main balcony. He's a thinker. While the guards might have been there already, they aren't the best of investigators. Maybe you will have more fortune if you look there.
What goods have you got?
Sure.
Oh. The guys that keep getting stuck are amazing. So this guy sells mana potions, and a bunch of, blueprints. That's cool. We'll deal with them later. I love the guys that keep getting stuck on this dude. It's amazing. So this is the mana shrine. Yeah, I still don't know... Can I get in it? Ah, shit. Yeah. Okay, turns out mana shrine sets you on fire. Whoopsie doodle. Oh, no. Okay, no one noticed that. I keep pressing A to jump, and that's wrong. Okay, let's try and hold off on too much petty thievery here. I'm just gonna keep wandering around looking for people with names to talk to. I want to pick up side quests so we have stuff to do. At least it seems like the side quests are interesting. That's one thing I'll give this game credit for. I've yet to find a purely... Okay, no, we did find a fetch quest now that I think about it. It was like the first quest we ever did. But it wasn't too egregious. It was pretty quick. And in an interesting area. And if I could play one of these games without having to worry about... without having to worry about being told, go get me X of blank. Or at least, you know, not having to worry about it often. I would be very, very appreciative. I mean, for all I know, this game could actually be one of those. They did say the jetpack's supposed to give you, like, perfect verticality, but I will admit the terrain does not quite seem to agree with it, but that's okay. Yeah, so apparently this game was made by about 25 people. Oh, hey, it's Duras. I actually really respect that. And like, you know, I am sorry that I'm going to be a little bit hard on things here and there. Even though it's made by a small team, you still can't help but, like, poke some holes at things. But at the same time, you can still appreciate what this is.
What are you doing here?
I was worried about what she was going to say for a second. Like, this game actually has some decent merits. It's clunky. It's not going to be like the next Dragon Age or Witcher. But for, like, a small team budget title, it's not bad. I think the price point's kind of high, but I think these games go on sale fairly often.
Welcome, incomer. I hope you are being treated well. Goliad has always opened its doors to those who need shelter. But these are hard times, and war grows suspicions. As for me, I think the free people should work together in this war with the elves.
I think whomever... Actually, his hair looks really nice. It's kind of closer to that sculpted thing I was kind of trying to talk about. But, I think whomever's in charge of facial modeling knows how to do old dudes real well. The moment they get young, they end up looking... I mean, this guy's got, like, the Farquaadian smile down.
Will I have trouble here?
It will mostly be talk. People gossip about incomers. If you want the people here to trust you, then help them. Once they do, they will open their doors to you. You will have a place to stay. A chance to become one of us. And they will likely reward you for your trouble. We Berserkers believe in second chances. It's your choice whether you take that chance or not.
Teach me something.
Sure.
Okay, so I have a learning point. We can learn. Not much. We don't have the stats, actually. We have a learning point. I'd love to learn melee weapons. But we'll have to come back to Cormag. At least we know he's a skill trainer, which is super helpful. There's a lot of dialogue for every random character. Like, okay, the voice acting on this game is not exactly
for you here, so why don't you just leave?
It's not exactly what I would call the most high quality, but it's not terrible. The characters sound fine. But the thing I gotta give it credit for is it's complete. Complete voice acting is not uncommon in games like this, but it is very appreciated. After a long day of recording, or in my case, playing D&D, being able to load into a game and just being able to shut up and let the characters themselves talk is actually really nice. It does kind of drag on a little bit, though. I mean, it's kind of like a... It's kind of... There are pluses, there are minuses. I guess that guy I'm looking for is elsewhere. At this point, I'm just kind of wandering around because there's interesting stuff. Yeah, I almost wish the Berserkers had been the people with the technology. Maybe? I don't know. Let's stop dawdling around here. Let's just leave. It doesn't look like this place is particularly useful or neat or anything. That jetpack really does halt all forward momentum. Okay. Yeah, I want to see if I could find that guy that told me about the Clerics earlier. Oops, what's this? Cultivator's loaf. Bread or mushroom? Question mark? Oh, right. I was told by the mana converter guy to go search for the dude. Do we do that, seeing as we're here? Oh, is this the guy? This is the guy.
So, is there anywhere to trade here?
That depends what you want to buy. Traders need to be authorized, and what they can sell is restricted. You'll need to look elsewhere if you want energy weapons, or anything more advanced than a hand-sharpened stick. And whatever you want to buy, you'll need to find the shards to pay. Say, you look like you could do with something to eat. Take this as a gift.
Tell me more about the Clerics.
You know about the comet that struck our planet? Well, back before the impact, Magalan had technology that could take you into space, or to the bottom of the ocean.
So
the Clerics want to see that golden age return. We don't want to abandon all the things our people achieved. The Clerics think that, with Kalan's guidance, technology can sort out this mess of a planet. That it can mean safety and progress for all the free people.
you don't think technology should be forbidden?
Look at the people here. They want to change the world, but they're doing it one handful of soil at a time.
You're staying here although you don't like it. There's something wrong about you. Tell me the truth.
Okay, you seem to have figured it out. Well, it's safer here, behind these walls, than out there with the mutants. Particularly if you don't have an energy weapon. I was traveling in Edan with a comrade to scout for men and material. We found ourselves cornered by some mutants. I was the only one to survive the attack. I ran like there was no tomorrow, and left my weapon behind. I'm glad they found me and brought me to Goliad. Besides, there are things to learn here. The more people I can convince while I am here, the better it is for everyone.
Is there anything else you don't like about Berserkers?
Don't get me wrong, the people here can be fair, they help those around them, and there's the wonder that is Berserker magic. And if you follow their laws, you will find acceptance here, all of which is 1,000 times better than you can expect from the outlaws. The people of Tavar might as well be mutants, the way they turn on everyone and everything. What I don't understand is the hatred for clerics here. The wars of the past are long gone. The enmity should be buried. Certainly the clerics believe differently about technology, but that's no reason to hate them. Is it?
It sounds like you've learned a lot about the clerics.
What about you? Are you going to pledge allegiance to the Berserkers? Run off to the outlaw way of life? Or follow an interest in technology to the clerics?
I'd like to know more about the clerics.
Is that so? You want to learn of Magalan and the technology he offers those who follow him? Well, the journey to Ignadon wouldn't be easy, but you would be welcome there. I can guarantee that.
That lady. The animations in the AI in this game is... It's bad, but it's bad in the kind of way that I can't help but just, like, smile every time it happens, because they don't need to be good. Like, that's the one thing I gotta say. Like, none of these things need to be good. The combat is kind of not as good as it could be, and that would probably be the #1 thing I tell them to fix. So, but at the same time, like... At the same time, like, there's some funny stuff that just goes on here. So where am I in this? Zooming in and out is real awkward. Okay, so we wanna effectively get back that direction. It's gonna take some effort to do so. Yeah. It sounds like I might be able to broker some kind of treaty between the Berserkers and the Clerics. I'll have to see.
This area's restricted. No entry.
What is this place?
This is the pit. Any Elex, any forbidden technology that comes into Goliad, this is where it's kept. Move along there. Move along.
I thought I was supposed to go to the pit. Well, whatever. Yeah, it does look like I could probably just fly right in if I wanted to. So I'm just gonna descend. We're gonna just fight some stuff and see where life takes us. Because I am an underleveled, extra weak, super killable dude. And I gotta work on that. Okay. I had the combo, but it wasn't working. But that's okay. Are you running on me? No, you are not. That's okay. At least the enemies are fairly easy to understand here. Yeah, raw meat. Oh, climb. Oh, that's nice. I appreciate the fact that you can climb in this game, that they're trying to go for more of like an open world feel. Obviously it's nothing like Breath of the Wild level of like climbing, gliding, shit like that. Hell, if they could actually manage to do that sort of thing in one of these games, I would be so unbelievably happy. Because I love Breath of the Wild, but I'd love that kind of exploration and movement to be applied to a different type of game. Like this one, actually.
Ah, shit. Back the fuck off, alright? You don't need trouble. Just walk away and pretend you didn't find me, okay?
Find you? I wasn't looking for you. What are you doing here?
I'm on vacation. Look at the view. Stick around. The dancing girls are on at 8.
Why are you hanging around outside Goliad?
What? I can't stand here? You gonna hassle someone for just standing here? What are you, a fucking owl? So what do you want?
How is life as an outlaw?
Total, unmitigated, and relentless fucking joy. I mean, look at me. Who wouldn't want to be stuck out here waiting to get eaten by raptors?
You're not happy being an outlaw?
You know, at least it was my own stupid, shitty decision to be out here. Those poor dumb pricks up there, they come out here to get eaten by raptors because some other dumb prick tells them to. If there's one thing I've learned, if you're gonna end up in this shit, it's better to make that shit yourself, rather than roll around in someone else's.
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting on your mom. What do you think I'm doing? I'm trying to find some shit that's worth selling. You even know how much tech they have stashed in their pit? They actually throw all that shit away. But while I know that, it's not like I can hang about up there in Goliad to try and get it. Those tree shaggers get funny about outlaws. Sometimes they bar you from the town for no reason.
You're barred from Goliad?
Not barred as such, more like forbidden entry on pain of death. I just took some shit, that's all. It's not like they were even using it. Like I said, they throw all sorts of valuable shit into that pit of theirs. So I'm here to collect it and put it to use.
Yep, nope. Solidly not interested in outlaws. Let's fight a raptor. The hell kind of weird battle chicken is this? Ow. Okay. Well, we're not dying now. That's really important to me. Oh. He killed him for me. Oh, that sucks. Alright, whatever. Let's use a healing potion before we go too much further. Oh, take some mutant leaf. Yeah, so it looks like I can probably fight most things now. I'm just gonna wander around, fight stuff, explore. Let's save. Just because I don't wanna get into any, like, major fights that I can't win. Hello. Speaking of, it looks like a lot of the... Oh, well, that was easy. Looks like a lot of the enemies are a lot easier now. I don't know if I was just unlucky or if that bent pipe was really garbage. But this means I should be able to run around, explore, and fight stuff without getting my ass totally handed to me. As long as I'm careful. Anything up on top of the roof? I mean, it looks like we've got some weird places to check out. I still personally kind of wish they had gone with a less earthy setting. Oh, hello. A less earthy setting for this game, purely from the perspective of, like, it would just be really cool to play one of these games and have, like, a completely different world. You know, that's why stuff like Mass Effect really appealed to me. It's because it was just this fascinating world to explore, and it was always a bit of a shame. Is that a... No, that's just a pile of clothes. It was always a bit of a shame playing Mass Effect, because you never really got to explore much. It was very much still in the era of hallway simulators. And that made me kind of sad because, you know, it was this really cool place, and I wanted to, like, have this experience, and so I was really excited for Andromeda coming out, because Andromeda looked like it was going to be cool. And then ultimately it was just vapid at empty. At least this feels like somebody sat down and designed the whole world, for better or worse. Largely for better. I mean, obviously we're probably going to be fighting the same shit for a while. I should probably go northeast instead of, like, kind of wandering to the left. What a weird noise over here. Oh, hi. Okay, so we got a bunch of those battle chickens directly below me. I'm gonna save. One thing that I do have in combat that I haven't really thought about is, if I'm in trouble, I can just jetpack out of it. Okay, so we got a couple of runt biters. Okay, let's get away from them. Luckily, they don't do too much damage, so I can kind of hit and run. Nope. They can hit and run just about as well as I can. Ow. Oh, we're out of stamina. Every time I tried to roll, they'd get at me. Uh-oh. Well, you know what I said about jetpacks. Okay, there's one. Okay, right. I can block. That's another thing I can do. But I'm out of stamina. That's one major sticking point. Why am I always out of stamina? Well, here's the thing. Okay, got another one. Yeah, what I gotta do is really use the jetpack to avoid while I'm out of stamina. Okay, can I drink a potion while I'm flying? I cannot. But it doesn't look like they really chase me that effectively while I'm doing this. This is inefficient. I should have drawn them out properly. Okay, this is a weird combat system, and... Oh, so I can roll when I'm out of stamina. Why is it that sometimes when I'm fighting a critter and I hit him twice, they will, I will get my combo, and then other times I won't? I don't know. Whatever. Let's grab this stuff. I'm just confused. Learning this game properly is going to take some time. But we've got a sleeping bag there. Looks like we've also got another one of these, like, weird chickens. Oh yeah, there he is. Almost dead. I will admit I think one of my problems with the combat on this game is the hitboxes feel like they're huge. Like, Dark Souls feels like a really tight, open game. This one I kind of feel like I'm just swinging at the wind and getting hit and taking hits when it doesn't all make sense. It's not so bad, but I feel like I'm going to be face tanking a little bit more than I'd like. And I'm sure I can get better at this. And not face tank so much, but it's going to take some effort. So I don't know where... I killed some of them, but I don't remember where it all was. Well, money is important, but right now EXP is probably more so. Because, yeah, if I can start putting tons of... If I can start putting tons of points into, what is this? Elex vein. Can I not... I have to mine that? Okay. I guess we'll have to go find a mining pick or something. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like blocking is really worthwhile. It just kind of happens. Well, let's just roll through this. Yeah, the stamina meter is maybe a little odd for me. I don't mind the stamina meter, but like with Dark Souls it feels... With Dark Souls, it feels like a very, very solid thing. And maybe it's because I don't get the rules for this yet. Alright, so you're a horror. So that's a raptor. That is Mama. This thing has a name and a skull attached to it. Well, I'm glad I saved right before it murked me, because I can just go back and... just say, never mind. See you later, dude.